Wearing number 1 for the Los Angeles Traffic today is 9-year-old Tommy Douglas. Tommy has lived most of his life in the hospital after being born with a potato for a heart and will undergo a heart transplant surgery next weekend. He's about as big of a Traffic fan as they come, so in partnership with the Grant-A-Wish Foundation, both teams have agreed to come together and have Tommy run the first play of the game. And he got the handoff, and there he goes. Made a little cutback move, and it looks like he's going to go all the way. Look at him go. Wow. This is really one of those heartwarming moments in sports where you just... Oh! Oh, my God. That is not good.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. This is how legends are made on Saturday night. An instant classic, a thrilling game between number 2 Georgia and number 4 Alabama in Tuscaloosa. 100,000 people in attendance, millions watching, and ladies and gentlemen, an incredible game. One of the best college football games ever played. An instant classic, down to the wire, thrilling. And what was the biggest cheering moment of the game? Was it the 75-yard reception for a touchdown for the win for Alabama? Or was it this, ladies and gentlemen? Donald Trump raising his fist. Fight, fight, fight. An absolutely thrilling moment when everyone in the stadium at once realized that Donald Trump was in the building. You can see the moment here. You can hear the cheers. The place is absolutely electric. Here we go. Man of the people. Check it out. Everyone cheering and waving at Trump. Just incredible. Gotta love these Southern schools. It was already a patriotic day. This is the flyover over the stadium. Very patriotic moment. The national anthem being sung, and check it out. Nobody does it quite like the South. Look at that. It's incredible. This is from inside of the box. President Trump, USA, USA, USA chants breaking out. Here's what it looked like from the actual student section when they saw Donald Trump on the Jumbotron. The goat. Trump was joined by MMA legend Kobe Covington up in the box. This was his vantage point. What a view. Look at that. Herschel Walker up there, John Daly, Kid Rock as well. An instant classic moment. Here's President Trump with the triumphant fist in the air. A new iconic image just dropped. Football fans in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, cheering President Trump and Kid Rock, Donald Trump, man of the people, throwing out Cracker Jacks, popcorn. Trump throwing Cracker Jack boxes. That's just amazing. Here we go. There have been 2 assassination attempts on this man in the past 3 months, and he walks into a stadium 100,000 like a boss. Next week, he's returning to where he was shot. Total badass. This is the Trump walk-in. With Kid Rock. It's awesome. Here's Donald Trump taking a selfie with Kid Rock and Hank Williams Jr. there. Hank Williams Jr., Kid Rock, John Daly, Herschel Walker. All the legends are in Trump's corner. You can see John Daly there with his beard, the applause, and the Jumbotron, people going absolutely wild. Donald Trump rolling with the audience there. And man, it was in stark contrast to Tim Walz, who is Kamala Harris's running mate, traveling to Michigan to go cheer against, I guess, the state that he's the governor of, Minnesota, in like the creepiest video of the year. Tim Walz, nobody recognizes him. Nobody cheers for him. Tim Walz roots against Minnesota. He's the governor of the state. What is wrong with this dude? And then he does this creepy gesticulation as he's wobbling around. Look at this, wobbling. It's like a 20-second video. There's nothing to it. It's just him wandering around and nobody knowing who the hell he is. Really creepy. There was something funny, though, that happened where he got booed as he left the stadium. There we go. Get out of here! Tim Walz getting booed as he leaves the Michigan game. You see the motorcade right there. This went viral yesterday. So as Donald Trump is getting a military hero's welcome with the entire stadium packed to the brim, cheering for him, 100,000 people, one of the best, most entertaining games of the year, an absolutely legendary game, one for the history books. Tim Walz is getting booed in rainy, miserable Michigan as he cheers against the state that he's the governor of. Okay. What an absolute disaster. The kids were getting in on the cheesing too.
Arnold, Beta Theta Pi at the University of Alabama. And it's not an easy decision, but I will be voting for Donald J. Trump.
Yeah! Today I will be announcing my pick.
Georgia and Alabama. This is one thing they can't agree on.
My name is Graham from Atlanta, Georgia. After a long, carefully plotted out decision, I'm gonna have to go with Team Trump!
Donald Trump was actually asked in an interview with Clay Travis at the game what he thinks about Tim Walz getting booed. Here we go.
Tuesday, J.D. Vance is going to take on Tim Walz in the vice presidential debate. I don't know if you saw it, but Tim Walz said Democrats have taken back football from Republicans. This stadium, I saw him put you on the Jumbotron. I would dispute that pretty aggressively. How do you think JD's going to do, and what do you think about the argument from Tim Walz that Democrats are the ones who are football fans?
Well, first of all, I don't know if you saw it, but he was at Michigan today.
I did see that.
He got booed out of the stadium.
Yes.
And if you saw the hand that we got, it was a little bit different, wouldn't you say? No, he's this guy. That was a big mistake. I think it was a big mistake. Now, we'll see what happens on November 5th. I think it's going to be the most important day in the history of our country. That's going to be the biggest election we've ever had because our country's going bad. They have, I used to say they are destroying. They've destroyed our country, and we're going to bring it back.
Donald Trump also commenting on how the kids are backing his candidacy this time.
Today we had kids, Alabama, Georgia. We gave them a Kamala hat and a Trump hat like they do when they decide when they're recruits. Everybody we asked was putting on the Trump hat. I think you're going to kill it with young kids, college kids, in a way that you haven't before. Do you feel that momentum?
Well, we see it, and we see where we're way up with young people and generally Republicans, including me. And the last time I was okay, but I wasn't great. We're up by like 30 points with the young people, so that's an honor. Look, they see what happens. They're very smart, and look at the way she berated them. She said they're not smart. They're much smarter than her, I'll be honest, but I think we're going to do really well. There's an energy. We did great in 2016. We frankly did better in 2020. The most votes ever gotten by a sitting president by far. There has never been energy like there is now. And I guess it's me, but you know what it is? It's also when they look at what's happened to our country. Our country's going bad. Our country is a very dangerous place right now. When you look at what she's done at the border, it's a very dangerous place. But we love our country, and we're going to turn it around, and we're going to make America better, greater than ever before.
And Donald Trump on the great game of football.
Last question. You came here in 2019. You saw Joe Burrow, Tua. It was an incredible game. For someone who has never been to a big college football game, Alabama all over the SEC, what are they missing? What's incredible about it?
Well, I've always heard the expression big-time college football. And I guess, NFL is great, but we have 125,000 people today. You have Herschel standing right behind. You talk about, they did ballads to Herschel, the Ballad of Herschel.
Yes.
Nobody like Herschel. But big-time college football is as big as the NFL. I mean, some people want to watch that as opposed to the NFL. And I don't know what they're doing with the kickoff return in the NFL.
It's a mess.
And I don't want to get involved in controversy, of course, but it looks so bad. And I noticed they haven't done that in college, and they shouldn't do it. And I think the NFL should go back. I mean, maybe it's a little more dangerous. I doubt it's any more dangerous. It is, it's football. I think they made a terrible mistake in doing that. But you look at this, they haven't. It was the first thing I was looking at. I said, have they done it? They haven't. It looks so strange. And you don't take something that's working and change it. But this is really big-time football, and it's great to see.
I know I said last question, but Tom Brady's a friend of yours. He's calling games for Fox Sports now. How do you think he's done in the booth?
I think he's done really well, and I think he's going to do well, and he's a winner, and he's a champion, and has a lot of people that are jealous of him, so they're always going to say, no matter how well he does, they'll say as negative as they can, but I think he's doing fantastically well.
Well, you're going to do fantastic, a little over 35 days. We know you're going to win. I know Katie Britt. I know Senator Daines from Montana, Herschel Walker. Everybody's out there rooting for you, sir. Appreciate the time.
Thank you very much, Brad.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you win. Absolute legend mode, all right? Legend mode. It's incredible. How you feel the energy? It's electric. Here we go. We are going to win. We are going to win. It's your boy, Benny. See you.